Welcome to Cooking and Wine for Lovers, experience number 4. We're grilling at the Tiki Bar tonight. I'm so excited, where we're going to have Parmesan Crusted Grouper along with a beautiful Pinot Grigio.
Tonight's wine is a beautiful Pinot Grigio from Tuscany, Italy. It's gorgeous, and Melissa's going to read us the tasting notes.
So, straw yellow in color, this wine offers fruity and delicate aromas of pineapple, green apples, and lemon peel. The flavors are balanced and are characterized by softness and ripeness. This wine pairs well with fish and especially Kurt's Parmesan Crusted Grouper.
Awesome. Okay, babe, let's go ahead and open that up and get it poured. This is going to open it. Pour it into our Cooking and Wine for Lovers purple glasses. And they're purple because Melissa's favorite color is purple. It's looking yummy.
The wine is poured.
Okay, we're going to try this right now. And unlike a Cabernet, we don't have to can it, so it's time to drink. Cheers! That's a nice Pinot Grigio.
Crisp.
Babe, you always seem to find the most amazing dresses. Tell us about this one.
Thank you, sweetie. Well, this is one of my absolute favorite dresses. I found it on Lascana, and it's great for the Tiki Bar.
Honey, you make the Tiki Bar always look good.
Hey, babe, tell us about the ingredients for tonight.
So tonight is one of our favorite meals. We have some great stuff. So right here, the first thing we have is a really beautiful piece of red grouper. I went to the local fish market and got that. It's really pretty. Then we have some jasmine long grain rice, about a cup, and I'm going to rinse that in the sink to get rid of all the starch. And then we have a shallot, a banana shallot. We have 2 more of those red hot chili peppers because we really like them. They're very versatile, not too hot. I grow them in the garden. You can grow them. I got the plant at Home Depot and they produce like a gazillion. Then we have some butter. We have some coconut water, some more of the garlic salt. We have some pepper. We have this really cool spice called Japanese 7 spice that actually my son found and introduced me to. Olive oil as usual. We have 2/3 a cup of grated Parmesan, which Melissa did for us, and then 1/3 a cup of grated Asiago, very thin. And then we have 4 ears of corn on the cob, and I'm going to slice the kernels off and make a really cool little corn side dish to go with our fish tonight. So that's what we got, and we'll be right back. The first thing we're going to do for this meal is get our fish ready. So we're going to first season it, as always, with Larry's garlic salt. And then, of course, we're going to use a little bit of fresh ground pepper. And I like to sort of push mine in a little bit. Then we're going to combine both of these cheeses that Melissa grated for us in a bowl. Combine and mix them up a little bit because we want the Asiago and the Parmesan to sort of combine together. It makes for a really nice flavor. And then we melted the butter that we talked about 2 tablespoons of butter in this one little tray. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the fish and we're going to coat it with the butter. And then we're going to coat it in the Parmesan. Nice and coated on both sides. And actually, usually what I found is it kind of takes twice to do this. So we're going to do it again. And then we're going to take all that Parmesan and coat it along the top. Everything's left. Sometimes you might need a little bit more, but it looks like we got it good for tonight. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it back on our plate. We're going to take all the Parmesan, put it back on top, get that nice and coated in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put this piece of fish in the refrigerator while we get all the rest of our stuff ready. We're going to get our corn going, but the very first thing to do, of course, is make sure the wine is still good. Yes, good as ever. Anyway, so we're going to start our corn here. First thing we're going to do is put a little bit of olive oil. And this is, we don't need as much, maybe a tablespoon or 2. We can turn the heat on. And then the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our shallots, which I've chopped up, and our red hot chili pepper in here. And we're going to get these things sauteing, and we're going to get them to the point where they're kind of sort of caramelized. So as soon as that's there, then we're going to go to the next step. Our shallots are now just starting to caramelize. It's a little bit brown, just kind of the way we want them. We're going to turn the heat down a little bit. Then we're going to add our corn into here. Mix it up really good. And then we're going to season this corn with this Japanese 7 spice we told you about earlier. And this is really great stuff. And this is kind of to taste. Usually about a tablespoon's pretty good. And then since this is cooking and wine for lovers, we're going to put a little Pinot Grigio in there. Give it some flavor. I'm going to mix this all up. I'll let it get nice and cooked. Let the corn fill through. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the oven to warm while it gets ready and waits for the rest of our meal. So we've moved out to the Tiki Bar, and we're coming to you from beautiful Cape Coral, Florida, from the Tiki Bar, and we are very fortunate enough to live on the river, and we brought our rice cooker out here, so we're going to make some rice. And the first thing we're going to do is take our rice that we rinsed to get rid of all the starch, and we're going to put it in our rice cooker and get all that rice in there. And then one little cool thing I kind of thought of a few years ago, that instead of using water, we're going to use coconut water. Gives the rice a little extra flavor. We're going to put that in there, and we're going to put it up to the little line that says 1, because it's only 1 cup. We're going to mix our rice up a little bit. And then we're going to start the rice cooker. And if you don't have a rice cooker, you should get one, because it does make the best rice ever. So that's the rice. We're going to get ready to do the grouper next. So we're here at the Grill Tiki Bar, and we have a couple cool things going on. We have some butter melting in our pan here, but one of the coolest things I found was this thing called the meter. And it has these probes, and you put the probe into your fish, your meat, your pork, whatever, and then you program it on your phone, and it tells you constantly what the internal temperature, the external temperature is, and when your whatever you're cooking is going to be done. So that's one of the coolest things we've found for grill cooking. So we're going to now take this beautiful piece of grouper that we have Parmesan crusted, and we're going to get it on the grill in all that beautiful butter. And we got the meter probe in there that's going to tell us what's going on our phone, and we're going to get it cooking. And so we'll kind of keep an eye on that. Takes about maybe 10-20 minutes or so, depending on a few things. And we'll be back when it's done. Okay, babe, so we're waiting for the fish to be done. It's almost there. But you always set up such a beautiful little romantic dinner setting. And you always look so pretty. You're like glowing. Your skin is beautiful. What do you do to keep your skin so pretty?
Well, first of all, thank you, sweetheart. So I do use Mary Kay skin products, and you can check those out on my skincare page at cookingandwineforlovers.com.
Yep, go to Melissa's skincare page and you can see all the info you ever wanted to be as pretty as her. Hey, sweetheart, we have this beautiful meal. We have this perfect Parmesan crusted grouper with our white rice with coconut and these awesome sort of spicy corn. It's a beautiful night. I love these awesome romantic nights with you.
Me
you
as
look
well.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Cheers,
Cheers.
babe.
Remember, the couple that drinks wine together stays together.
For sure. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for coming along.
Bye.